brief presentation about the conditions which are necessary for rusting of a metal, and in this case we have taken iron. Few days before, we performed an activity in which we take a setup, and this is the first test tube which we took. In this, we put an iron nail and anhydrous calcium chloride. The role of calcium chloride is that it will absorb all the moisture which is present inside this test tube, and this is the second test tube which we took. This is the boiled water, hence all the oxygen which is present inside it will all escape out. Then this is the layer of oil which we have put in order to separate the layer of air and the layer of water and the two iron nails. Then we have this third test tube in which we have put the iron nails in water. So we have both the conditions, air as well as water. Now I'll hand over to Gaurav, who will tell you about the observations about these test tubes.
After few days of keeping these iron nails in these test tubes, we came to a conclusion that the iron nails kept in the first test tube, that is in which anhydrous calcium chloride was there, we see that no corrosion has taken place. This is because of the reason that all the moisture has been absorbed from the damp air. And so we come to a conclusion that only air is not only a condition for an iron nail or a metal to get corroded. Also, in the second layer, as we boil the water so that all the dissolved air should get escaped, and we also observed that in this test tube also the iron nails have not get corroded. So we come to a conclusion that only water is also not the only condition for a metal or an iron nail to get corroded. But when we observe the third test tube in which water was there along with the air, we observe that corrosion of iron nails have taken place, and thus we come to a conclusion that both air and water are necessary for the corrosion of any metal and iron.
Any questions if you want to ask regarding this activity?
What is the use of oil? Oil is to separate the layer of water and air, because when we have boiled the water, no air is present in this, only water is there.
What is the substance deposited in test tube 3 at the bottom? This is what the rust forms when you have the rust is supposed to be formed on the iron nail.
But because it is a porous substance, so it will keep on falling.
It's powdery substance.
Any other question? Thank you.